Hi, everybody. Sorry, we are running a little bit late. We were all in a five-way call going over all the details for this weekend's auction. Hi, if you are new to the channel, hello. Let's see who's in. Robert, hi, how are you? Wait a minute, what does that say? Hold on, these silly notifications. Get them out of the way. Oh, it's Roberta using her mom's new phone. Okay. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Ro and Gianna. Aaron, Gianna, I sent you an invite just in case you want to come in. Cece, Gail, Sandy, Anna Mora, Amanda. So I'm finally going to show my new brooch collection. Well, not new, but my brooch collection. Hi, Lazy Bones Susan. Did I miss anybody? Hi, Robert Jones. How are you? Hi, Maury. Think I got everybody. If you're in there and you haven't said hi yet, say hi. Glad to have you. So we were just wrapping up all of the details on our stills. Oops, there's Gianna waiting. All of our stills and deals auction. So we'll talk a little bit about that before I get into the brooches. Say hi, Gianna. You're live.
Oh, hello, everybody.
Hi, Lucia. How are you? So, as you guys know, our first Stills and Deals auction is this coming Saturday at 7 Central Standard Time. We are starting a new channel. The channel will be called Stills and Deals. As soon as we get that set up, we'll let you know throughout the week. Through Sandy's channel, Gianna's, mine. We'll start giving you guys details. But the email is at the bottom of the screen right there, and you can send, if you want to come in and bid, please send us your information at the email across the bottom of my screen. We are booked up right now through the end of May, so we are going to start booking again for June. We'll probably start in April to book for June, because we don't want to book too far out and then have it get confusing. But our first person is going to be Chris. What do they call him? The Goose?
Yeah, Chris the Goose.
Chris the Goose. He will be our first person, and we're going to get Facebook set up this tomorrow, I think. Both of us are going to try and get both a Facebook and an Instagram account set up for it. So you will be able to go on there and get a little preview of some of the items he'll have for sale. And again, I want to reiterate that it doesn't just have to be jewelry. You can come on and sell anything you want. As long as it's legal and you can ship it, we'll sell it. So just pass the word on that. Basically the same format as Dwayne had, and it will be every other Saturday, which I think most of you are already aware of that. We may at some point, hi David, how are you? Depends on how well we're going with it as to whether or not we add on more dates, because all of us are got a lot of things going. So right now we're only doing every other Saturday because of time. But if it works out and we can, we'll add more dates later. But we want to see how much we can handle by starting off every other Saturday. But like I said, if you know anybody out there who has items they want to sell other than jewelry, just pass it on to the resale community. Also, we are willing to definitely host auctions for them. And anybody in there that wants an auction can send us an email, and we'll put you on the list, the backup list for a cancellation, or we'll give you a date starting April, like late April, we'll start scheduling again. So anything else I've forgotten, Gianna?
No, I think you hit it all pretty good.
Okay, I will send out an email with a link to the new channel, and before Saturday, as soon as we get everything set up, then I'll send you guys an email that will give you a link. I'll do that to my whole list. we'll probably all of us do that, and then we can cover everybody by sending out that email. But let's hope that we can continue what Dwayne started and, help the rest of the community make a little bit of money and, keep everybody connected. So we'd all, because that was kind of, everybody's kind of stayed together in Dwayne's chat. That's where he went to talk to people every Saturday night. So we don't want to lose that either. We need to keep that going where we keep the community together, and that's a good way to do it. And the second thing I want to talk about is we are having a benefit auction on January 11th for Liz and Carlos from Makeup Zombie. A lot of you may be aware of her channel. She has a Sunday night. She calls her a showcase. So she doesn't really do an auction. She does a Sunday night showcase, and she says the price, and then you say whether you want it or not. First one to get in the want gets the item. And so she does that on her channel, and I will give you guys details after I speak to both Carlos and Liz, and I'll give you the details on why we're doing that the next time I come on, which will probably be sometime tomorrow evening. But if you are interested in donating for that auction, we will. Last one we didn't, but this one we will accept donations. I do still have a box of stuff from the last couple of auctions that are left over that I'll be using in this auction. But if you want to donate something, if you are willing to come on yourself and auction it off, or you don't even have to show your face. You can come on and show your face or not show your face. But if you want to come on during the auction and auction off a piece, that's how we prefer. Now, if you really don't want to do that, you're like shy and don't want to come on, come in at all, not even just your voice, then you can mail it to one of us. We won't turn down any donations. Just don't go crazy. Don't, send a whole bunch of stuff, because, we don't want to hurt you financially in order to help somebody else. You know what I mean? But if you're interested, we will take any kind of donations. And some of you may already be familiar. I know there's some health issues, and Carlos, I believe, has to have some surgery, but I'll give you more details the more I know. And if you have any questions, you can hit up any of us, either Gianna or Sandi. Let's see, Sandi's not in yet. She looked pretty tired. She's probably down for the night. I think we tend to wear her out sometimes. But yeah, you have any questions? Let's see. I don't think I have any banners set up. No, what happened to all my banners?
I know mine resets sometimes too.
Yeah, I was going to put your email up there too. I thought I had a banner set up already for your emails. Oh, wait a minute. I'm in the wrong file.
Okay.
That's why. Oh, did I delete my file? Let me see here. Yep, I think I did. Anyways, enough chit-chatting. We'll get Gianna's email up there here in a second. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. Hold on. I'll get Gianna's email. You can contact Gianna to either one of us, or Sandi, or Vicky, or let's see if I can do it this way. Can I copy and paste to create a banner? Is it going to let me do that? Yes, I win. So there is Gianna's too. I'm going to highlight that for a second. So either one of us, just contact either one of us. So first I have, let me switch to my other camera. As y'all know, I got a new camera just before Christmas, so that I don't have to switch back and forth cameras now, and my focus is much better. Okay, so take that email down real quick, if you would, you guys, and then I'm going to hide the emails there for a second. Again, that benefit auction is January 11th at 6 Central Standard Time. And the still, ooh, did we somehow kick you out? Yep, I don't know how I did that. I'm sorry. And the first Steals and Deals auction, same time slot as Dwayne. It's the 7 Central Standard Time, and that's January 4th. So let me get back to my chat here. Let's see. Hi, all of you that are saying hi. Hi, Monica. How are you? So I promised you I was going to show you my brooch collection, which I am. I just wanted to show you this lot real quick. Because of this, you know, I was looking for a sterling silver baby rattle. Well, I found one, and I found actually a very old one. It's a Toll, which is the same brand as the baby spoon that I found a few weeks ago, which actually did turn out to be an actual baby spoon. It had a short handle and a very small, I don't know what you call that piece of the spoon, but it was too small to be an iced teaspoon. But anyways, I found that. I'm going to have it engraved for my grandbaby, her, that and the spoon. So that came in a lot with some other jewelry, and I actually got a pretty good deal on this lot. I was happy when I got it because I didn't know what all was in it. But it had this piece, which is turquoise on one side, and I'm guessing onyx or obsidian, something like that on the other side. Sterling silver, of course, and turns out it is a Silpata piece.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was a good, and I bought it just to get the rattle, so all of this was a bonus. But nice piece, really nice piece of turquoise, got some really nice matrix in it. I keep forgetting to hit my little thing to, there you go. I keep forgetting about that focus button. I got to get used to that, but nice piece. I was really happy with that one. Hi, Carla, how are you? And then this little pearl bracelet was in there. It's actually a pretty nice, hefty bracelet, too. And then another green turquoise. I think this is the dyed thing. Was also in there. It's on a nice rope chain, nice long rope chain. And I really got a very good price on this. Like I said, I only cared about the rattle, so I didn't even know all this other really good stuff was in there. And then this, nice. This is Mexico silver with onyx inlay. This one's a decent size, and a lot of these things are always so tiny, this kind, but this looks like at least a medium. So good size on that one. And then this is awesome. This is a big sterling silver necklace, and it has a really interesting closure on it here. Trying to still find my camera, guys, forgive me. But I like the way that fastens. It has the hook that slides in there, and then it clamps closed, which that's the first time I've found one like that. But nice sterling lot, though. And I think by the time I paid shipping, I paid maybe $50-something. So that was quite the bargain. The rattle alone was worth that. So let me start with my brooch collection. These are brand new ones. I just got these. These were gifted from Francis.
Hi, Greg.
Hi, Greg. I keep forgetting I don't have to turn it upside down now. Isn't that cute? Little moose or reindeer. Are those reindeer or moose? What do you think?
They look like they're moose.
Moose, yeah, that's what I think too. Aren't they cute though? That was a gift from Frances. Very cute. And she knows me very well. I'll save the best one for last. Y'all know I love my copper. This is a beautiful copper brooch. It's in such good condition too. Love this brooch. I think I only have 2 or 3 copper brooches. I don't find the copper brooches as often as I do sterling. But not all of my brooch collection is sterling. And then this, now I'm not clear whether this was from Lori or Francis. But this is really cute stick pin. Almost reminds me of banana leaves or something for a second, but it's cute. Very cute stick pin. So I just got those in the mail. Those were waiting for me when I came back from Florida. I did find some really great pieces. Ann and I went thrifting while we were in Florida, and I found some really great pieces that day. Now, this is the coolest piece. This is a sterling silver brooch also, which is the first one of these mirror brooches I've seen that were actually sterling. Isn't that cute?
That is very cute.
The little frog, adorable though. I love it. This is becoming my new favorite brooch here. So thank you, Francis. I really enjoy these brooches. I cannot wait to wear them. And I do wear my brooches. I wear them. I mean, ask Anne. I probably had 10 on when I got to her house. I like to load them up on my blue jean jacket. So I had my blue jean jacket full of them. Okay, so next I have, and this one I bought from Makeup Zombie like a year ago, I think. I bought it for resale because I got a very good price on it, but I fell in love with it, so I've kept it. This is, I think, also Mexico sterling. Let me get my little loop here. What did I do with my loop? Seriously, I know I had that while we were talking on the phone earlier, and of course I lost it already. Probably on the floor somewhere. I'm pretty sure this is Mexico silver, though. I can't remember what it says. Looks like maybe we can see it together. Let's see. Let me see if I can enlarge it. I can't tell what it says here. I'm gonna have to find a loop here. But definitely one of my favorite brooches also. This one is just really cute. It's the brass, the two-tone silver and brass, which I also like is the brass and silver together. And then this one, I think I got this one in a jar. I can't remember for sure though. Little puppy dog. Not all of my brooches are sterling, but 90% of these that I'm showing now are. I gathered as many together as I could find without tearing my whole jewelry box apart. But this one's really cute. I love this one.
You're holding it upside down, I think.
I am again. I keep forgetting that. Took me forever to get used to flipping it the other way. Now I'll never get used to flipping it back with this new camera. But isn't that cute, the little puppy?
It is.
Oh, and I do have one thing I have to show you that I got when Ann and Dar and I went out thrifting. This is my favorite piece I found. And I'm not going to wear it because if I do, I will not give it up. So this one will probably go up for auction, my next auction, which will be next Sunday. We're going to have a busy week next week, aren't we? With Sandy's on Friday, Stills and Dills on Saturday, then mine on Sunday. So yes, we are going to have a very busy day. All right, let me find some place to put these. Get rid of all of this out of the way so I have room for brooches. Because I do have a bunch. I've got a big bin here of brooches. Okay. This one I think I bought from Sandy. This is vermeil. Needs a cleanup, but as you can see, it is older. The homemade hook. This one might even be a Victorian. I don't think it's even marked. Oh yeah, it does have it. No, it doesn't. Yeah, this one's not even marked. It does test positive, but this is really an old filigree. Gorgeous though. Great brooch. Hey Sandi, thank you for joining us. Yeah, I fell in love with that ring and spotted it. I was looking at the costume dory, and she found a whole case full of silver behind me. And I just realized a leaf came off of that. I don't know how that came off. This is a nice filigree brooch, too. I think it fell off of right there. Well, that's a shame. Guess who's getting to repair that, Sandi? Also, another older vintage, older, like probably 20s style. This one is really hard to get open because of how they made it so that it naturally has to bend to fasten. So I have a really hard time getting this one open, so I don't wear it too often, but I do love this one. Again, upside down. It is really delicate filigree work on this one too. And I don't know.
It's actually very elegant.
Yeah, it's very delicate on the filigree. I don't know if this one's marked or not. I don't think that it is. A lot of these older silver ones that I have are not marked. Okay, I don't want to lose that leaf. I put that one aside so I can send it to Sandi to solder for me. Okay, then these scatter brooches, these scatter pins, I just got from Sandi recently too. And I had all three of them on my jean jacket when we were out thrifting. And Anne noticed I was missing one, and we looked around and didn't see it. But when I got home that night, it was in my pocket. So it had fallen off the jacket and landed in my pocket. But I love these.
Turn them around.
Ah. There we go. There we go. Loving that focus. So much better. Yes, it is awesome to have friends that can fix that kind of stuff. Poor Sandi will keep her busy till the next century just doing repairs. But I love those. That I think is my only set of scatter pins that I have is that one, that set. This also was gifted to me from Sandi. And I've actually worn this one a couple of times already. This is another really old. This one looks very Victorian. And I'm not really sure what the orange spot in the middle is, but it is a beautiful piece of, I guess it's abalone in the middle. It looks like the raised part of the abalone, like right where the meat attaches to it. It has a raised part. I think that might be where that hunk came from. But this is a gorgeous brooch. Let's see if I can get it to focus without me picking it up. There you go. Loving this one though, and I believe Sandi gifted this one to me. Love these kind though, this bar pins. Okay, this one is another one I almost lost. It fell off of my jacket or something. I don't think I had it fastened all the way. But I found it like a week or so later in my purse. So it had fallen off and landed in my purse. This is one of my favorites too. Some beautiful marcasites in it.
Let's see, Robert Jones says, I think that is where pearl forms. He has a shield with one of those in it. Rare find.
Yeah, Sandy gave this to me, and I think you might be right. Maybe that's what that is, a pearl forming, huh? I think maybe that's what Sandy said, now that I think about it. Somebody said that. But yeah, really awesome brooch, though. One of my favorites by far. I'm getting so many now that I have fallen in love with it. It's hard to pick a favorite anymore. This one, also beautiful marcasites in this one, and some onyx.
Turn it around.
And I don't remember what this one says. I think this one is marked sterling on the back. I just love this one though. I guess it's a bow tied into the shape of a cross.
Yeah, upside down again.
Am I? Darn it.
Yeah. You'll get it. You'll get it.
I've been doing it that way for well over a year now, like having to flip it upside down for my other camera, so it's going to take me a while to remember to flip it.
Put a little post-it there with an arrow pointing towards
Pointing
you.
down,
This
yeah.
way.
Trying to get so you can see the detail in this one without getting it too close. This one is so intricate.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Yeah, this is one I would never clean because I like it just as it is. I like the tarnish on this one.
Yes, Willow, it is me.
And I found this one at a thrift store in a bin with just costume jewelry, and I think I paid only a couple of bucks for this. It's not marked, so I don't think they realized it was sterling. I don't think this one is marked at all. I thought it said sterling right in there, but yeah, I don't think it doesn't say anything. Oh, it's also a pendant too. But yeah, I think it's just one of those finds that slipped by somebody. This is not a sterling brooch, but I love this one. I wear this one a lot. It's got the like topaz blue color and then the darker blue and the green because it goes with so many different things. And I think this was gifted to me by Bambi when I first started, which I haven't seen in a while. Hi, Jillian, how are you? And Willow. But have you seen Bambi lately, any of you? Sandy, have you seen her? But she gifted this to me, so I wear it a lot. I just love this one. Not signed or anything, just a vintage rhinestone brooch, but the color and the size, this goes with almost anything. It's nice. This one I just got upside down again. This is a big one. This is a honker here. Very big. The three stones there in the middle are topaz. They're the gold topaz. And I love the cut on those. But this is, it looks like it is handmade to me. And I think it says sterling right there. Yeah, it says sterling right there on it. But this one I only paid a couple of bucks for also because they had it mixed in with costume jewelry, and I don't think they caught the sterling on it because I think I paid like $3.50 for it. I got a really good deal on it. Now, this one I got when I was with Anne out shopping, again upside down. This is a Monet butterfly, but it is a gorgeous Monet butterfly. I think it says Monet right there. Yeah, it does. I think this one is really cute though. So this I bought for my personal collection too, just because I love it. It is really pretty in person. This one's going to be really cute on my jean jacket too. Okay, Miss Vicky gave me this. This is more of a, is this a, I don't know if this is a pearl wrangler or a scarf clip. I'm not sure, but I keep it with the brooches. This is a, Vicky gifted me this. This is a Heidi Daws piece. I think you can see Heidi Daws right there. But you know, I love her pieces. They're just spectacular. This one looks very Art Deco. Plus, I just got one from Sandi, too, similar to that is actual brooch. Hopefully it's in this box. This one I have had for many, many years. This one is also sterling vermeil. I've had this one probably since I was like 15, 16 years old. And I don't even know where I got it from, to be honest. But this is definitely some very intricate, needs some cleaning up. Obviously, the gold is, the silver is really tarnished through the gold. But look at the filigree on that. It's really pretty when it's cleaned up. Great filigree, though. Like I said, I don't even remember where I got this one from. I've had it forever. This one is, I am going to have to go grab my loop. Oh, there's my loop. This one's missing a pearl, and I keep saying I'm going to get a pearl in it, and I keep putting that off. This is Frankos. This is a pretty old vintage brand, and it is missing 2 pearls, actually. I need to match the pearls. It's kind of another reason I haven't put it in. I need to find 2, because they're real pearls in there, so I need to find 2 that are similar size without holes in them. But this is definitely one of my favorites, too. I think it's an orchid. Kind of looks like an orchid, but I'm not really sure. I just like the way this one is made. It is really solid put together. So I'll show it to you again when I finally get some pearls in it. And I think that came in a jewelry jar. This, I believe, was gifted to me from either Francis or Roberta. I think Roberta. This is one of the pin style, which you guys know I like brooches with figural brooches like this with women on them.
It is very cute.
I love these kind of ceramic porcelain style.
Hi, Clad Queen.
And painted ones. I think this one is.
Hi, Lydia.
Yeah, this one looks like it's silk screened on there, but I have a lot of them that are hand painted also. But I love this. I wear this one a lot too. This one looks really cute on a jean jacket also. This one I just got, and this one did turn out to be, I found it in the bin. It was half off of that price. And it turns out it is sterling silver, and it looks to be pretty old to me by the design. It's not marked anywhere, but it did test positive for 925, so.
Beautiful.
Really detailed grapes in here. Here is another one of these, and I know all of these. Now, this one is actually porcelain, if you can see how translucent it is.
Oh.
I don't know if I can get it where you can see that, but you can actually see the light through this one. This one's pretty translucent, and I think it's hand painted. Nope, this one is not hand painted. This one's also screened. But I just love these kind. I've got a bunch of these. Got a bunch of these. This one was also gifted to me. Francis and Roberta have given me so many brooches that I'm having a hard time. I have them all separated at one point, but I think this one is from Francis, but I don't know for sure. It's from Francis or Roberta. I had them all separated by box, and they got mixed together the last time I went on the trip. And I should have labeled them, but I forgot. And this I just love because it is just a cool subject matter, and it is, I love that brush gold effect too. This one's just a really cute angel. And I wore this one for Christmas, for church.
It's very beautiful.
I love this one. This one is just really cute.
Hi, Martha.
It's not signed or anything, but it's just really pretty. Hi, Martha. How are you? Hi, Donna. Hi, Autumn. How was everybody's Christmas? Did y'all do anything exciting for Christmas? This one I just got to add to my collection. I bought this one when I was in Florida, when I went out shopping. Before I met up with Anne, I bought this one. And as you can see, they don't discount their stuff at that one at all. They made me pay the full $12.99. No discounts in the one I was in at all. Now, one of the stores Ann and I went to, they did discounts, but Goodwill just doesn't like to discount anything. But I love this one. It's a nice, thick sterling silver brooch, too. And I can't remember. This one might be Mexico silver. Yeah, this is Mexico silver on this one.
It looks very sturdy.
It is. It's pretty thick. It's really solid. Haven't worn this one yet. I just got this one. Yeah, probably put it on with my my scatter pins.
Hi, A Life at Home. Hi, Sherry Mosman.
Hi, Sherry. How are you? Hi, A Life at Home. We're just doing my brooch collection today, and I have had two of these. I found this one when I first started doing it in a jar, and then I bought a lot of brooches from somebody else, and it had the exact same brooch in it. So I kept this one for myself and sold the other one. It's not signed, but it is especially pretty, I think. It's got a really kind of a Victorian look. It's not Victorian. It's fairly new, but it has that Victorian look that I like. And I love images of women like this on brooches.
Whoa. Hello, Doug Sample. Hi, Pat.
Hi, Doug. I missed that. Where is Doug?
He's the one with the hand and the cheesy smiles.
How are you, Doug? Okay, I see. How are you doing, Pat? And this I like. This one is not sterling silver. It's just cute. It is an older brooch, but it's just cute.
It really
I thought
is.
it was sterling because it totally looks like it, but it did not test positive. Could be 800, but with the brass eyes and agate. Just a cute little turtle. They actually put this up for sale once in a lot, but nobody bought the lot that day. And then I decided I really liked it, so I took it back out of my sale pile and I've been wearing it.
Hey, Vanessa.
This, I think I got in one of the, hi Vanessa, how are you, darling? I think I got this one in one of the very first jars I ever did. Oop, upside down again. This is, let's see, from, remember what it said, Angels and Gifts in Newport, North Carolina. So I guess it's from a gift shop, but I think these are hand painted of all the lights. There was a series of them of lighthouses when I looked it up, of all the lighthouses on the both coast. But I love this one. I've had this one forever. I'm afraid to crack this one, so I don't want to wear it. But this one is also a pendant.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, this one's gorgeous. I love this one. Okay, I could go on here for days with these brooches. I think this one came from Vicky. And this one, I obviously, because of the peridot, I love the color of this one. And this one looks like Austrian crystals in here, but this one is really pretty. And that was a gift from Vicky, and it really reminds me of that sterling silver one, and I've worn those together before, side by side. Let me find that one again, because they are very similar. This one, I sometimes wear these two together. They do look nice together. Set that on my trash can. Okay, well that wasn't a good idea. You know what I just did, right? Just dumped my whole bucket. This is a hand-painted porcelain brooch on a wooden back, but this one is really pretty. A lot of detail in those roses. There we go. Really pretty hand-painted brooch, though. Hi, Sandra Aguirre. How are you? Any other brooch lovers out there? I know there's a couple of you that love brooches as much as I do because I bid against you all the time. Actually, while Sandra Aguirre's here, I got one I got from Sandra here that I kept because I love this one. This looks pretty old to me. It's a porcelain butterfly. It needs some cleaning up. I've not cleaned it up, but
Oh, it almost looks like a cookie.
yeah, it does, doesn't it? This looks pretty old. Isn't that cool, though?
It is.
Yeah, this one's been around a while.
Well, hi, Francis.
It was in this little box when I bought a lot from her, but I don't know if it's supposed to be, but I just left it in that box. What does that say? Chicago Regional Rose Society. So nope, I think it's supposed to have something rose in there. Okay, let me pick these up again. Okay, this is one I bought from Rebecca. I think at an MSP auction, actually. Does not take long to amass brooches, and I sell hundreds of them. I don't hoard them all. I sell them, but I still end up with a ton of them. This is a Coro, if I remember right. Yeah, this is a Coro, sterling Coro. This one is cute, though. I love this.
That is very, very cute.
Yeah, it's got sterling right there, and then the Coro mark is hiding right there around the tail. But one of the few sterling silver Coro pieces that I have.
Hi, Perla.
Those vintage brands are not easy to find pieces in sterling. They're few and far between.
Amen.
And these I love because they're just goofy. I got these from, I think I got about 5 different colors, and I gave a couple to some of my fellow nurses. But I have a red one that I wear a lot. But these I thought were just really cute, and I got them from Frugal Gal long time ago.
Oh, this is just darling.
Aren't they cute? And you can pose them when you put them on, so they're cute. They're fun to wear at work. Of course, I always get asked questions about them. And here is probably my favorite of this stringer type. Let's see, I can't remember what brand this one is. I think this one is a Monet. Yeah, this one is a Monet. It's one of my favorite. I know they make these butterflies and bees in a couple of different designs and sizes, but love this one. I bought this one at an online auction on, I want to say eBay, but I don't think it was eBay. Don't remember exactly who, but I actually bid on this one as
I
a
like
single
that
piece.
one. I've seen a couple of them in some of the thrift stores where the wire work looked like somebody just snipped it and it was like railing all over the place.
Yeah, they're not often in good shape, but Monet makes a whole line of the different style of these stringer brooches. I know I've sent quite a few of them to Angie. I just got this one from Sandi. This is the most recent one, and I haven't even taken the earrings out yet. This one also had some sterling, and I think these are Trifari or Coro or something. I don't remember on these earrings. Can't remember. I could have sworn these are oh yeah, there they are. These are Danecraft is what they are. These little sterling silver clip-ons, like holly leaves. I didn't open these till I got back, but these would have been great for Christmas, huh?
Well, hey, Vicky.
Hi, Miss Vicky. Are you? I'm surprised you're still with us. I thought you'd be asleep by now. Okay, wait a minute. What'd she say about Kim Webster?
Says prayers for Kim Webster, everyone. Her daughter has posted a message on Facebook. Please leave a comment.
Okay. What? Any details, Francis? I mean, we can pray without details, but spinneret. That's it, Vicky. What did I call it? I called it a stringer. She's right. It's a spinneret.
Okay, Frances puts in here, says her daughter thinks she had a stroke. She's in ICU.
Oh my gosh. Okay, definitely. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Is Sandi still in the chat? Are you still there, Sandi? Let Sandi know, Vicky. Yes, guys, please, let's everybody get her on their prayer chains. I don't even know what to say to that. That is like so shocking. Wow, I'm stunned. I hope she's recovers and doesn't have any issues. Definitely need prayer on that one that she will. Sometimes strokes are very mild and there's no damage, and sometimes there is. So hopefully there is no kind of damage. Didn't damage her heart or no paralysis or anything like that. Keep us posted, Francis.
Yes, please do. Well, I'm going to have to go, Cindy. I'm sorry. I've got company.
Oh, no problem. No problem. I'm just going to show the rest of these and get off myself.
Okay. I love you
I'll
guys.
probably talk again. I'm trying to read what this says. It looks like I can't for the life of me read this. See if I can get it. I just got this one from Sandi, and it really reminds me of that piece a little bit that I just showed from Heidi Dawes. Let me see if I can get it focused, see if you guys can read what it says, because I certainly can't. Try. I don't know if I can get it close enough to be able to read it and get it to focus. I may not be able to get it to focus. I can't read it, though. It's got a signature on it, and it looks like it begins with a G. I thought it said Germany to start with, but it doesn't say Germany. I'll try and figure out what that one says. That's interesting, though. This is gorgeous with the square cut marcasites. Love that one though. That's probably my newest addition, other than the ones I just picked up in Florida. I know I have a sickness when it comes to brooches. Okay, this one is just really elegant. This one just has great lines. It just flows. This one looks very nice on a dressy jacket or a scarf. This one's really good for dress up when you're really like wanting to deck out. This one I get a lot of compliments on. People always compliment this one when I wear it. This one also is a sterling silver brooch, and I don't think this one is marked either. Let me see. A lot of these are older, so a lot of them are not marked. Yeah, I don't see any markings on this one. Oh, wait a minute. I take that back. I see something. I can't read whatever it says. That's too bad. It did have a stamp in there, but I can't read it. But this also is one of my favorite ones. Is it just so elegant looking on? I try to keep them all bagged in case a stone falls out or something. I bag them, or I put them in little boxes in my jewelry box just so I don't lose stones in anything. This one is very cute. One of my favorites also. Little pineapple. Also sterling silver. And I don't think this one's marked either, if I remember right. I have tested all of these unmarked ones. Well, I test them all, but all these unmarked ones I have tested to make sure. But yeah, this one is really cute though. I love this one. It's small. Show you on my finger. It's a smaller brooch, which is another thing I like about it because I can put it on a lighter weight blouse and it doesn't sag. So this one is really cute. One of my favorites. See what I mean? I can't pick a favorite. I have too many favorites. So what do you think, guys, about the camera? Is it doing better than the old one? Oh, okay, your hair. Did you just hear? I assume then you heard what Francis said about Kim. Oh, you're here in the, gotcha. Okay, there you go. Hey, girl.
Hi.
I saw that I'm here. I thought you were answering me that you were still here.
No, I'm here. I mean, like here, right now. I'm here.
Took a second for that to sink in for me to look down and realize that. So you heard what Francis said about Cam then?
Yes, I did.
So had you heard that already? Do you know anything or?
No, I hadn't heard that.
Wow. Hi, Faith. How are you? From a nap. Need to make us dinner. Okay, yeah, just rewatch it because it's just I'm just showing my brooch collection. And I don't know if I'm going to get through all of them. I've barely dented it so far.
We'll put it back on you. They don't need to see me.
So we talked a little bit before you came in. We talked a little bit about the auction. And before I hang up, there's new people. I will go over this weekend's auction again when I get through the brooches. This one is really cool. This is an Avon. This is a sterling silver Avon, and I'm guessing it was a commemorative piece that they gave to their sellers. I'm not sure, but kind of cool. It's, I think, the only sterling silver Avon brooch I've found so far. But loving this one. And this one's small too. I like the size of this one. I haven't really worn this one, but I'm guessing it was a gift for a rep for sales or something. I don't know, an award of some kind. But first one I've seen from Avon like this. But I do like that one. It is cute. I probably will wear it someday, but I haven't worn it yet. But it's in very good condition. And this one came in a box too. I just don't know what I did with the box, but the original box is around here somewhere. And I'm trying to remember where I got this one. This one might have even been, this might be a Goodwill piece. I think I picked this one up at Goodwill. It's sterling silver, but it's a tiny one. Well, not super tiny, but it's a small brooch. And I do like this one. I have worn this one a few times. This one says sterling WRE, which I think is initials maybe, but I do like this one too. Actually, I like all of these. That's kind of why I handpicked them to keep. This one's a good size though too. This one's comfortable to wear because it's not so heavy that it sags on your clothes. So this is one you can wear on a lighter weight shirt or a jacket or something too. But for the life of me, I don't remember exactly where I got that one. I think that came in I think I might have picked it up at Goodwill. This one came in a jar. This is a Vermeil. This one's adorable. And I don't think this one says anything but oh, nope, it does. It says sterling. This says Norway. And it actually has a little hallmark on it too. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Well, maybe I get this out of the way. Yeah, you can't read it, but it has a little hallmark that I've not seen before, and I'll have to look that one up. This one's really cute, though. This one's also another good, smaller one for a lighter weight blouse. But the enamel on this one is beautiful. The color is gorgeous.
I really like the color of that.
Yeah. In person, it's just spectacular. And good size. I like these little brooches. I watch for these little ones because they're nice for lighter weight clothing. As you can see, that's a little smaller. I have some really big brooches and I have some really small ones. I like my big ones too, but I usually will wear those on a coat or jacket. This one might be one from Sandi. I don't remember. Does that look familiar to you?
No.
No? Okay, then I must have bought this one somewhere else. This one is marked. Oh, that's right. This is a Carl art piece, and this one came in a jar. So was very happy to get those. Carl art pieces are few and far between. This is only the second Carl art brooch I've found, and the first one I broke. So this one is definitely a 50s piece, maybe 40s. No, I'll have to look when Carl stopped making jewelry, but this one has no copyright, and I'm guessing it's 40s. But this is was a really nice find because his pieces are pretty high end. And his mark, let me see if I can magnify his mark so you'll recognize it when you see it. He does make costume jewelry, but just happens to be the two Carl art pieces I found were both sterling pieces. Get it open so I can show you what his mark looks like. It's a C and an A with an arrow going through it. So keep an eye out for that mark. If I'm going to get it up close enough for you to see it. Darn it, I can't get it up there close enough for you to see it. But look out for that, a C and an A with an arrow going through it. Yeah, it goes all the way through the C and the A. But if you see one of his pieces, definitely worth buying if it's a reasonable price.
Okay, Willow, what what did you want us to read?
Hi. Read chat. Okay, guys. Kim, what's... No.
Oh no.
No.
Wow.
No. Are you... Oh my God. Okay.
That I didn't expect.
Okay. Lydia, we heard that she'd had a stroke. No, that can't be. Francis, can you check on that? Didn't you just see one that she was in ICU? Oh, oh my God. That can't be. Where did you see the post, Lydia? Oh, God. See if you can find that post again. Make sure before that goes further out this chat that we didn't misconstrue the post. Lydia, was there a second post after the one that said she's in ICU? Okay, let us know when you find it, Lydia. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you guys let me know if you find something so we can talk about it. I'm going to keep showing the jewelry to kind of distract us here until we know for sure. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yes, Lydia, what is yes? Is that confirming the post that you saw? I'm sorry, Faith. It's not a great way to find that out, I guess. It's in Facebook. She says in Facebook, Francis. Okay, well, you go explore. I'm going to try and distract myself until we know for sure. Going to keep showing these. This is probably the oldest one that I have. This is sterling silver and vermeil. This is an antique as opposed to vintage. This is the oldest brooch I have. I actually had a jeweler look at this one because I knew it was much older than anything else that I have. And this one does test sterling. It doesn't have any kind of marks anywhere. She said there's a memorial for Kim Webster in Facebook. Let me see if I can find it, guys, and I will bring it up. Hold on, let me see what I can find. Okay, I can't see the chat here for a second while I'm getting into Facebook. I hope this is going to let me into Facebook. Okay, it's not going to let me into here. I can't concentrate anyway. Okay. And it's our Kim. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Lydia, go back and look at the one you were looking at and see. Vicki says that one is 4 years old. Oh God. Y'all were freaking me the hell out. Whoosh. Okay, so we're sure now that we're not talking about our Kim. Can you still hear us, Sandi?
Yes.
Okay, they think that was an old post. Yeah, that's a very common name on Facebook, guys. There's I had a hard time first finding Kim because there was so many Kim Websters. So if it was posted 4 years ago, obviously it's not our Kim. There's a bunch of Kim Websters on Facebook, not within our group, but if you Google Kim, if you try to find Kim in Facebook, and through Messenger, a bunch of other Kim Websters will come up. Hi, Robin. How are you? Yeah, yeah, Francis, I'm going with that until I hear otherwise. Whoosh. That was a group that was started in 2016. Okay, so I gotcha. All right, so it is not our Kim. Yes. Oh my God. I mean, rest in peace to Kim that did pass, but my gosh, thank God it's not our Kim. Wow. Well, keep us posted though, Francis, and I'm gonna go to look at the post when I get offline too, just to keep an eye on it myself. But first person that hears that, if she's out of ICU yet, please let everybody else know. Oh, you scared us, Lydia. You all right, Sandy?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's try and get our mind off of that and keep Kim in your prayer. I'll show a few more brooches so that we don't, we're thinking about other things by the time we get offline here. This one was from Francis. This is also a sterling silver and brass little dragonfly, again upside down. This one's a cutie, another smaller pin. And this one is Mark II. I cannot read this, but it's got a great stamp on it, though. Huh. I'm going to have to figure out what that one says. It's got a really cool looking stamp, but I can't read it. It's tiny, tiny. In that circle right there. But this is a really great pin. I think I actually have two dragonflies. This one I believe I got from Kim. This is the other one. I think I had just found this one, and then the one came in the mail from from Francis. This one is marked sterling, and then it has another hallmark, but you can't read it. This one does have a copyright, but isn't that cute? I guess this one is more of a butterfly rather than a dragonfly, huh? Thought it was a butterfly, but I guess, or a dragonfly, but I guess it's actually a butterfly. Is that too far away, guys? I'm still trying to figure. Oh, you gave me that one. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Roberta. I knew that. I got that one with, you gave me something else at the same time with that one. You're right. You and Francis spoil me, so it's getting hard to keep up with which is which. This one I got. This one, now I'm confused about which one I got in the jar, Roberta. One of these came from, I think the dragonfly came from you. I think this one's, please don't take it back. I think this is the one that came in the jar. Her and Francis always are so kind. They have spoiled me. And my box of stuff from Roberta is overflowing.
No growling.
This one is just a cute little bar pin, also a sterling pin. This one came in like a little $7, $8 jar. And I believe it also says sterling right on the end. Yeah, this one says sterling right on the end there. I don't know why. Some reason both brooches and pearls come to me. Sterling silver brooches and pearls. I find them every time I walk into a store. I manage to find a brooch or pearls, like real pearls. This one's cute though, too. Nice little bar pin. Almost looks like it was a teaspoon or a spoon at some point, doesn't it? And this one came from Roberta. This one, I love this one. This one looks really cute on my jean jacket. one of my favorite ones. Got some great mother of pearl and abalone. Some great inlay on this one. See what a great job they did on the inlay. Okay, so this might be the one that came from, I think this one came from Francis, right, Francis? Or was this one you, Roberta? I think this one was Francis. Because I've had this one for quite a while, and Francis sent me a whole box of stuff at one point. This is Delfino. This is Mexican 0.925, but it's the Taxco Mexico. And this one actually has his signature on it. Now, I'm pretty sure this one's Francis. You would have kept that one. Yeah, this one is a keeper. I was very surprised. This is a high-end brooch. So I was surprised that she gave this one to me too. She's very generous. Francis and Roberta both know my style very well. They're both very good at picking out pieces for me that I would have picked out myself. This one I got from Sandi, I believe. And if I remember right, this is a signed one. Let me find it. Napier. This is a Napier. And this is Vermeil. I love this one. This one is a nice, good-sized brooch, but it's not super heavy. So this one hangs really well. I wear this one on my coat, on my heavier coat. This one is really nice, and it's marked Napier, Sterling and Napier right there. So it is an older. I don't even think it has a copyright. Yeah, there's no copyright, so this is probably a 40s, 50s piece here. This one's a great, great brooch, though. I think most of my, with the exception of one of the, that Coro one, most of my signed sterling silver brooches I've gotten through Sandi. I have a Monet somewhere also, but I can't find the Monet. Now this one, I can't figure out what this is. I guess it's missing a pearl, like right. It's sterling silver, and it's got like a whitewash on it of some kind. And I guess it's missing a pearl from right there, somewhere in there. And I do have some of these silver pearls, so I probably could replace it, but they look blue there, but they're actually silver color. But this one's kind of different. And it does have a signature down there. I just can't remember what this one says. This one just has a big silver. It doesn't even say sterling. It just says silver on that plaque there. It just says silver. This one's kind of interesting, these pearls on it. I'm not sure where the other one should go, though. It looks kind of off balance, doesn't it? Doesn't even look like it's really had anything else attached to it, but something's missing. This came in a jar, though. Why I was so heartbroken when my Goodwill stopped doing jars, because I used to get a lot of sterling silver brooches in my jars from them, and I was about to show this when Lydia came on. This is probably the oldest brooch that I have. This is an antique. It is not marked anywhere, but it is vermeil. It is sterling silver. This one
What
is,
year do you think that piece was made?
this probably like 1910, maybe. Very oldest piece I have though. Yeah, I showed it to a jeweler and he said because I thought it was a very old piece because of the construction, because of the handmade clip and stuff. And he said he thought it was anywhere from 1900 to maybe 1915, somewhere around in there. But it looks very old too. And it was like, I had to clean it to get so you could see any silver on it at all. It was solid black when I found it. I could barely even tell it was a brooch, and it's not have any marks on it anywhere. It almost, I'm going to bring this when I come, Sandy, so you can see how it almost looks like it has burn marks in it in some places. But I'm going to bring it so you can see how they put the gold on this one. It looks totally different. Yeah, that one's definitely a unique little brooch. That also came in a jar. Another vintage piece.
That one I think you got from me.
Yeah, this one, I was just thinking that, yeah. And that I have worn with this because they go nice together. I've worn these two together. And this one, I'm pretty sure I might have, I'm not sure on this one, whether I got this one from a jar or from you.
You know, I think you got the one in your hand from me and that other one in a jar.
Okay, one of them came from a jar and one of them from you.
Yeah.
But this one has like a stylized F on it. And
yeah, that one came from me.
okay, I haven't gotten a chance to look that up, but it does look like the F from Franco's. It does look like one of their F's, but the word is not written out. And I don't think this one is signed at all. I kind of look for unsigned sterling brooches. A lot of them I have, if you noticed, are unsigned, and I kind of always look for that because surprisingly I find a lot of them because they miss them. Particularly when you buy lots and stuff, you'll find that's where I find them often. They just overlook them. They don't realize they're sterling because they're not marked, so nobody really pays attention. Okay, let me show you a few more, and then I will do another video at some point to finish them off. This one, I love this brooch. This one is my most sentimental one for me. And this one involves two of my very good friends. You recognize this one, Sandy?
No, I don't.
You don't recognize this one? Francis bought this one from you and gifted it to me. This is the Goldette brand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This is my
I do
favorite
now.
cameo. I just love this cameo. So I found when I was out with Anne, and that just made me think of it. I found, let's see if I can find it real quick. So I found a real cameo just laying there. It had fallen out of some piece of jewelry or something. They didn't have the rest of it. All they had was the cameo, and it was laying in the counter. So I asked her if I could buy it. She said, I was buying other stuff, so she said, just take it. But it is a really nice cameo. Let me see if I can find it. I'm looking for something to fit it into. I think I have a brooch already that it might fit into. But I was surprised. I thought she was going to say like $20 or something because they were kind of high anyway. But she said, I'll just take it. I said, all right, let me get out of here before you change your mind. Where is it at? Unless I just have that. Oh, here it is. Nice cameo though. And I think I have a brooch that this will fit in, a gold-filled brooch that it will fit in. Nice cameo though. And I said, are you sure that it's a real cameo? It's not a fake one. It could be valuable. She said, no, just take it. And I said, okay. Don't have to tell me 3 times. I asked you if you were sure. I'm out of here. So I'm going to see if that fits the one I have. Here's another one I've had for a really long time. I love this one. This one is hand painted also. It's not signed or anything, but it's just a really pretty, very pretty piece. And if I can get it close enough for you to see the brush strokes in this one. I don't think I can. I'm not sure. It's some kind of, it's stone. The black is some kind of stone that it's painted on. But do you remember that one, Francis? Do you remember gifting this to me? This was probably one of the first pieces I had been gifted in an auction by anybody, was this one from Francis.
And Vicky bought you a matching bracelet?
Yes. Yes, she bought me a Godet bracelet too, from you, Sandy. Yeah, it was.
My gosh, that Sandy's in the middle of everything, isn't she?
Yep, it certainly is. Yeah, that one came from you. Got a whole box of frog brooches, which I'll show here next time. Oh, this is a really cool Christmas brooch here. Not signed, but still very cool. Oh, wait a minute, it is signed. Take that back. KC, Kenneth Cole, I guess. I like this one though. This one's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, Ro, I think you do spoil her.
Yes. Yeah, all of you do. Jeez. Okay. I just got a new one of these in a bag that I have not put away yet. One of these type. Okay, this one is from, these are from Roberta. Oops. Do you remember these, Roberta? Actually, one of these I think is from Vicky and one is from Roberta. I have got to start labeling these. And this one, this is spectacular here. This is the coolest brooch on the planet. This one is not marked anywhere, but I swear this one is at least gold plated. Totally looks like it could be gold, but look at the quality of the inlay on this thing. I bought this one. This is probably the most I've paid for a brooch ever. I bought this one from Sally at Vintage Discoveries, and I paid $50 for it. I would have paid $100 for this. This is a spectacular brooch. Get the inlay, like the direction of the, just found the perfect pieces of malachite and mother of pearl. And if you look at it from the side, it's so smooth you can't even see the lines from the inlay. I've not ever tested this one to see because it's not signed or marked anywhere. And I've worn it as a pendant. I'm afraid to wear it as a brooch. It's the old-fashioned style, and I'm afraid to wear it as a brooch that I might break it or lose it. So I've only worn it as a pendant, but I love this one. This is definitely one of my cooler brooches. Anything else spectacular that I'm going to show you? This one's cool. My daughter bought me this one when she was like 10 maybe. And it turns out it's an actual JJ brooch. It was a Mother's Day present from my daughter. And she put, when she was older,
It's upside down.
she put a picture of, that's my daughter right there. That's me, my husband, my middle son. It's Aaron's husband. That's my sister, her husband, and my uncle. But this, I think it was the last family picture we took together. He died a few years after this. But my daughter bought this for me, and I didn't realize that at the time, but it's a JJ. So this one is very special to me. My daughter's 40-something. I ain't going to tell you exactly how old. So I've had this one for a while. And this I know is a Vicky brooch. Actually, I'm almost through these, believe it or not. So let me just knock them out. These last couple, and then we'll talk about the auctions again for anybody new. This I just like because I think it's just a cool brooch. Oh, I had it right side up. Really pretty calla lily. And it says Jesus. This is just pretty. It's nothing special. I just am partial to it. Older brooch too. It's got some wear issues, but I love it. And as old as it is, I'm surprised it still has all the original stones in it. And the color really, it's actually two-toned. It's copper with gold, but I guess the wear isn't as bad as I originally thought. It just needs some cleaning up. But kind of a cool brooch. And this was a Vicky present from Vicky. This one kind of has a Southwest sort of look to it. Even though it's a leaf motif, it kind of, it's the way they did the leaves. So that was one of the first things Vicky gifted me in a big package she sent me, which, by the way, Vicky, I still have a big box over here that I have to open, so that'll be my next video, is opening your box. I'll finish off these last few brooches, but I wasn't lying when I said I have a million brooches, guys. I totally have a million brooches. Let me switch cameras. Whoop, wrong one. Alrighty, I am back. Thank you guys for hanging in there with us. Please keep, hi sis, how are you? I'll tell her secrets. Yeah, don't tell my secrets. Oh, you told. Oh, you are a brat. But Well, thank you though, everybody, for coming. Now, I don't know if are you still there, Sandy? If you are just joining us, if you weren't here in the beginning when we first came on, our first Stills and Deals auction is this Saturday at 7 Central Standard Time. Chris, the Goose, was going to be our first person. No, not Dwayne. Chris will be our first person to be on the auction, and we're going to be probably around 2 hours. We're going to not make them super long, guys, so it won't take up your whole entire evening. But if you have not registered to bid, please send an email to Stills and Deals. Even if I already have or Sandy has it, we'd like to have it in the Stills and Deals email so that we can keep all those emails in a spreadsheet together. We have Kathy Valentine who is keeping up with spreadsheets for us. So if you would get that into that email so she can get you in a spreadsheet, we'd appreciate it. Same information as Dwayne. If you're brand new and have never bid in an auction, didn't participate in MSP, just send us an email with your username, your actual name if it's different from your username, and your PayPal information and your shipping address. And that way we have it if you bid on an item, we send your information directly to the seller. So that takes a lot of the time that it takes to track down addresses. And anything else, Sandy? What else? Anything else about the auction? Oh, tell them about the new channel.
Oh, we've decided to go ahead and make a new YouTube channel, Steals and Deals channel. So you guys won't get confused on whose channel the Saturday night auction is going to be on. We'll just make a new channel.
Yeah, we figured that'd be easier than trying to flip back and forth between ours, mine and hers. So Sandy will be up, I'm sure, a few times this week making jewelry. So she'll keep you posted on the link to the channel and all of that once we get that up. We're also going to put a Facebook page up and an Instagram where we are going to ask the sellers, to go on and post some of their items that they're going to have up for auction. And I'm going to try and get with Chris and do a premiere of his auction. I'm going to have to look at my work schedule, either maybe right after Sandy's auction or early Saturday, but try and get a preview of some of his, not everything, but a few of his auction items so you have some kind of an idea. And again, remember, it is not just for the jewelry community. Any sellers, if you have anything to sell, and sister, you need to come in and sell some of that beautiful work that you do. So anybody is welcome to have an auction with us. Just we're scheduled now through the end of May, and we'll start scheduling again for June towards the end of April. But if you are interested, go ahead and shoot us an email, and when we get ready to start scheduling again, we'll contact you to see if you're still interested. And then we'll also have you on a backup reserve list in case somebody cancels. So if you're willing to go on the cancellation list, just be, ready to do it at a short notice, just in case somebody last minute can't come on for whatever reason. Anyways, that's pretty much it on the auctions. Anything else on the Stills and Deals auction, Sandy, that I've forgotten?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're all getting tired now. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but before the week's over, we'll get the information out there. Any questions, just email us about the Stills and Deals email, or contact us however you normally contact us, through Messenger or whatever, if you have a question. Now, the last thing, and this is a very important thing, is we are having another benefit auction on the 11th of January, which is also the following Saturday, for Liz from Makeup Zombie, for Liz and Carlos. I will get all the details to you on that, but that will be at 6 o'clock, we decided.
Yes.
Yeah, 6 o'clock on Saturday the 11th. If you would like to donate towards that auction, now you don't have to register with Stills and Deals to bid in that one. It's not like that. It's a benefit. It's completely separate from the Stills and Deals. That one will probably be, actually, we didn't even talk about that. Do you want to do that one on your channel, Sandy?
Sure, we can do that.
Okay, so we'll do the auction. Dwayne's going to be our auctioneer, as far as I know, for that one. But that will be starting 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. If you want to donate items for us to auction off for her, you can either come on and auction it off from your home, or you don't have to put your face on. You can just come on with your voice, as long as you can get whatever item you're auctioning on camera. If we prefer that you do it that way it doesn't have to get mailed to us and then get mailed again out to whoever. But if you want to donate something but you really don't want to appear on camera or have your voice on camera, you can send a donation to one of us, and I will get you more details as the week goes on Liz and Carlos, and get an update on their situation. I just know they're having some very, very hard financial and health problems, and they are just having a very, very rough time of it right now. And from what I understand, they're very close to, I don't know, maybe Vanessa could tell you more, but I think they're very close to homelessness. So let's do everything we can to help get them back on their feet. And we really appreciate any help you'll want to give with that. So just let us know if, just contact one of us, and we will be working on that throughout the next couple of weeks. So you'll probably get tired of hearing it by the time the 11th rolls around, but we want to do the best we can for them. So please, in the meantime, go and support her channel with her showcases. From what I understand, it's her only income right now is her jewelry income. So please help her out there and support her showcases. So thank you, everybody. Have a good night, and I will do the rest of this brooch collection. And please keep each other updated on Kim, and please continue to pray for Kim that she is out of ICU before the night's over, and she is back to her smiling, happy self here soon. So I'll keep her in my prayers too. So please put her on your prayer chains. The more prayer, the better. Thank you, guys. Love you all. And Francis, again, I hope your husband is doing better. I know a lot of people were sick throughout Christmas holidays. Some pretty sick cookies. I can't tell you how many people, at least 15 people I know are sick right now. So I hope everybody is feeling better, and I will talk with all of you guys later. Love you guys. Good night, sis.
Bye.
I'll message you later. Bye, Roberta.
Bye.
Night.